Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. Yes, I know my hair's standing straight up. I had a hat on just now, a toboggan. I was gonna holler at you guys because some of you may not know, but in the deep south, it does get cold. It's a couple of degrees today, I think. And while it is nice to sit in front of the fire with all that firewood we got, still got to go out and do stuff. I am a little more fortunate than most people in the fact that a lot of times when I go and work in Tennessee, it is really, really cold up there. So I'm a little more used to it than some people. The trick is to layer and protect your skin. Lotion on your face, chapstick. Hand warmers are not a bad idea. Stick one in each pocket. Goes a long way. Right now I'm wearing Patagonia silk long johns. I'll do a couple of layers of socks, like a silk and then a wool. And then I've got insulated boots to work in, not steel toe boots, insulated boots that are that do not have any metal shanks or anything like that in them, because those things just don't warm up in this kind of cold weather. Gloves. The problem is not staying warm, in my opinion. The problem is staying warm and regulating your temperature, sweat. In the wintertime, cotton kills. So you really need to avoid cotton during the cold weather. I guess if it's cold and dry, it's better than nothing. But here in Alabama in the winter, we still have higher than normal humidities. Our humidity is probably, I'm going to say like 40% right now, which is pretty high. Layer up, stay warm, take breaks, hydrate. You can become dehydrated in cold weather just as easily as you can in warm weather. No alcohol while you're outside doing the stuff, because that will really affect your temperature adversely. While you may feel a slight warming sensation initially, it is false, and it will not help in keeping you warm. So this is some of the stuff, just ideas, thoughts, and tips. Take breaks. I do not care for a whole lot of carbs, but now is not a bad time to load up on a few carbs, carbohydrates, because they convert and then back to back with some proteins if you're going to be out there a long time. Hunting, running traps, trot lines, stuff like that. Make sure that somebody knows where you are. And as much as I despise these cell phones, might not be a bad idea to make sure it's charged up and you got an extra battery or a way to charge if you're outside for a long time. I know a lot of friends of mine and now they're out in their hunt blinds right now, or they were out there at probably 3 or 4 o'clock this morning. Bitter cold. Think gates don't work. Locks don't work in this kind of cold for us here. So plan for that. Gates, locks, doors, frozen. The chicken house door was frozen shut, but fortunately it's a double door, so I had enough room to reach my hand in and open it up and open up the other side. We went in and checked all the chickens. We'll do another video later on today about the chickens, but everything is doing well. Speaking of well, if you're on a well and have a pump house, I remember old timer Lee was saying he ran an extension cord with a heat lamp, zip tied it up to his pump house to make sure that his pump did not freeze over. Might not be a bad thing to do. If you know, it might not be a bad idea to leave something in there to where it will warm constantly. I know at one point in a house that we had that pipe that would freeze over all the time, regardless of whatever we did, until my wife came up with the idea of filling up a tube sock full of rice, loose enough to hang it over it and wrap it around it, microwave that thing, set it on it, and it would stay warm, and it would allow water to flow. It's a pretty good tip. It's a good way to thaw out frozen pipes also, because it is a lot more gentle than any of the other things that I've seen, other than allowing for Mother Nature to warm it. And it is not as violent a warming. That's a free tip there for you. Anyway, I gotta go get dressed completely, because we are building playground equipment. Take care of your people. Stay warm. Take care of your pets. Make sure they're warm too.